Hello everyone, my name is Amber and I'm going to be your host for today's webinar, Travel Contact for Administrators. The audience is intended for all admins, assistant, or manager users, and the length will be from 45 to 60 minutes depending on your questions. The topics that we'll cover today: first, how to configure and manage your agency in TravelContact, how to add, activate, and deactivate users, manage user preferences such as commission splits and payroll, create custom sections to the client profile, add agency terms for invoicing, create and assign client leads to advisors, view and edit client ownership, create and assign trip to advisors, and we'll learn how to configure the preferences regarding agency commissions, such as commission lockout settings and payment dates. Add new commission split models, enter commission payments received and expected paid dates to advisors, and finally, how to run reports for all transactional and BI data. The learning objectives of this webinar is that after this training, you should have a clear understanding on how to setting up your agency, assigning roles, and customizing the platform to fit your agency needs. You should be able to extract and generate reports on all data and how to review the performance and accounting metrics. The models that we won't cover today: any in-depth training on TravelContact models for non-administrative users. Okay, so with that being said, we are going to the platform demo. Okay, so we are gonna go directly to the settings button and we are gonna click on Agency Administration. Okay, so here we have the menu on the left. So first we are going to start with user management. So here is where you'll find all the users that you have entered in your agency in TravelContact. So first we have the active users and then we have the deactivated users. So here we'll find in this menu, okay, on the right. So if you click on here, you'll see that in TravelContact, we have different roles. So first we have the admin role, which is mostly for owners of the agency, and you can see everything in your agency. Totals, you can edit, you can see the information for every agent in your agency. Then we have the agent role, which is like the regular advisor. They'll be able to create trips, create clients, okay, to view everything related to the trips and the services, and they will even be able to report any payment. Then we have the assistant role, which is basically for commissions purposes. And even the assistant can see all the information of regarding trips, services, clients. They won't be able to edit any information, only the information regarding to the commissions. Then we have the manager. For this, the manager will be able to create clients, create trips, to see the information of other agents and edit it, but they won't see any totals of the agency. Then we have the user details, okay? If you would like to change the role, you just have to click on the role that you would like to assign. I'm gonna make Isabella an admin too. Okay, so here you can see all the user details. So first, this is like a review of your agent's information. You can deactivate from here, which I'll show you later. And then we have the personal info. You just have to click here to edit it. The interface ID is a number for internal users if you would like to assign like a specific number to your agent. And then we have the TravelContact ID, which is a number that TravelContact is going to assign to every user in TravelContact, and you won't be able to edit it. Then we have the commission settings. So first we have like a sales statistics of this agent. Then we have the agent commission split, which are models that you can assign to your different agents, which I'll show you later how to create them. If you would like to assign like a specific commission split model, you just have to deselect this one. I'm going to confirm, and you can select it. If that's not the case and you want to have like a fixed commission rate and you would like to edit it, click on the check mark and it's ready. Something super important to keep in mind is that you'll be charged for the number of licenses, okay? Not for the active users. So as you can see, I have 4 more users that I can add. I just come here and you just have to, you know, fill out this information, and you can add as many new agents as you needed or users. And then we have the agency management. So for the customization, these are like a new area of the client profile that you can add. So I come here. If you would like to, you know, edit this section, or in this case, I'm going to delete it. Yes, I would like to delete it, and you can create a custom section. So for example, you have the standard form, and then you have the data table. Data table is for information that you are going to fill out in different times, okay? So for the standard form, I write the number and the name, sorry, for example, insurance company, okay? And the subsection title may be insurance information, okay? And you click on here and you can enter any text. For example, if I want to say name of the company, okay? And if I want to say enter like a date, valid until, okay? And then you just have to, if you would like to see like a preview here, and click on save section. Okay, so all the new like areas that you are going to add to your client profile will appear here. So for example, if I click on here, it takes like a few minutes, guys, to update this information, but this is going to appear here, okay, in every client profile of your agency. Like I said, if you would like to delete it, if you would like to edit, if you would like to set up like data permissions, just click here. The branches, this is more like Virtuoso branches. So if you would like to know more information about this, please don't hesitate to reach out. Then we have the subscription and billing. For me, it's not going to appear like any real data because I'm on test plan, but here is where you can see all the information regarding your agency about billing. Then we have the managed licenses here. For example, I said that I had 20 licenses, right? But if I would like to add two more licenses. I can come here to manage licenses. It won't let me because I'm on test plan, but here is where you can update that information. If you would like to decrease the number of licenses, then you will have to reach out to me or to our support team. Then we have the manage add-ons. So we have the option to add add-ons such as UMAP, for example, is an add-on that we have available, which is an itinerary app. Then you have the agency settings. So for the general preferences, you can add different logos in TravelContact. So you can have like a logo for your invoice, or you can have like an agency logo in general, okay? So if you would like to edit these words like a drop box, okay, or delete it. And the same here, you can say that you would like to have your agency logo for invoices and quotes and trip statement, or if you would like to have a custom logo, okay, it's the same. It works like a Dropbox. Then we have the security and privacy. So to select the privacy of your agency, just click on the option. Something important to understand is that public, everybody can see all the information. But if you set it up as private, then like I explained, the admin will be the only person that can see all the information of the agency. Then we have the predefined terms. So how to add a new one? Just click here and you have two types of terms, basic and extended. The basic is that like a short line that you add to your quotes or to the invoices, but the extended, it's gonna be like a complete new page. I have this already added. If you would like to edit, okay, you can do it. Okay, so then you can say, for example, like predefined terms for the trip statements. Trip statements, it's a document that is a review of every change regarding payment or reservations or services or clients. So it's very useful if you would like to send it to your clients or if you want to download it for internal purposes. So you can predefine terms. For example, here, and this is going to appear in every trip statement. Then we have the date and time. For the date and time, you can select the format that works better for you. The same for the language and region, the agency information, if there's any IATA code, or if you would like to label the trip markup. In TravelContact, we have the option to create the trip markup as a complete new service. So if you don't want it to appear as trip markup and you would like to give it another name, here is where you can do it. The supplier preferences. So you can enable the agents to add suppliers, yes or no. And you can manage service labels. So this is going, when you create the service, this is going to appear as an option, but you must have to create it previously. So for example, the new label, this is like the label name and the description. If you want to delete one, okay, you can save it, or if you would like to delete it, here is the trash can. Okay, so then we have the commission section, which is the place where you'll be able to configure all your preferences regarding agency commissions. So first, we have the commission lockout settings. It's like this time period where you will be able to edit the reconcile commissions until they're locked. So you can, just cancel, or if I want to say, I'm sorry, if I want to say 10 days, I'll save it. Then we have the commission payment date. So you can, for example, says none, that you don't want like a commission payment date. You can say 2 days, next calendar month, or you can custom this date. If you would like to pay in 25 days, and you can set the payment cutoff. So we have on a specific day of the month, okay? You can select the date, or on a specific day, it can be weekly or bi-weekly, or in 2 specific days of each month. Okay, so it can be like 5 and 10 of the month, or 15th, for example, okay? And you click on save. Okay, so then how to create models to manage your commission splits. Here I have created a few of them. So for example, if I want to see the commission revenue, okay? If you would like to change the name of the model, or to add a new role, or even to change the commission percentage, if you would like to delete it or just see it, okay? How to create a new one? You have 2 options, by commission or by revenue. So I'm gonna say by commission. I can click on standard. So the model name will be new commission model, okay? And I would say that received, the total commission received, and the start period, it could say from January, okay? And you can add like as many rows as needed. So I'm gonna say $2,000, okay? This is gonna be 5%. And then if I would like to add more rows to it, and I'm gonna say that this is 5,000, this is 50%, and you can continue adding and adding any row. And for the last row, for example, from 5,000 to an unlimited amount, this is gonna be 40%. And then I click on save. Now you have your new commission split model, which you can add to a specific user. Remember that if we go back, for example, and I would like to add this model to Isabella, I'll just go to user details, okay, to the commission settings, and I can say, for example, that I'm sorry, I'm going to deselect this one, and I'm going to assign this new commission model to Isabella, okay? Okay, so then we have the accounting section. Something that I want to mention here, guys, is that if you would like to add your bank account, this is pretty user-friendly, okay? You just have to click on add new, okay? And enter all the information requirements. This is like very important to understand, because in order to add a transaction and to reconcile your transaction, you must add a bank account previously, okay? Then we have the currency. So for the additional currencies, in order to create services in another currency, you must have added previously as an admin. So this is pretty user-friendly. For example, if you would like to add Peruvian florin, okay, you can select like API that is going to be updated daily by TravelContact, or you can select like a fixed rate. you can display the type. For example, I'm gonna say symbol, and you can save and enable this currency. So now your agents and you will be able to create services in that currency. Okay, so now we are going to come back to TravelContact. So I would like to say that here in the client's model, you can export the file of all the clients of the agency because you are an admin and you can see all the information. You can export by your own clients, share clients, see assigned by custom. Okay, if I want to see only my clients and my share clients, okay, and you click on next and you can choose parameters if these are the information, okay. If you would like to add an additional filter, and you can continue, okay. I'm gonna click on cancel, and this is going to download an Excel file. Okay, so when you create a new client, let me show you. And you want to say, for example, Johnson, okay. In order to create the client, you must enter the required information. Remember, first name, last name, and a method of contact. I'm going to say, is this, okay. .com, or a primary contact, which is a person that has a method of contact and you can link them, or the phone number. Then, if you would like to say that this client is property of the agency, yes or no, you can say yes, okay, or you can say no, and you as an admin can assign this client to yourself, which is by default, or to another agent. For example, I'm going to assign this to Veronica, and then I can create the client. The same, guys, with the trips, okay? If you would like to add a new trip, you just have to, I'm going to say, this webinar, and the main client is going to be Marinella. Okay, and if you would like to change the trip owner, and I want to assign this to another agent, I can do it from this part. And I click on create. Okay, you can work with as many tabs and you can close them and reopen them. Okay, so now I want to show you how to reconcile commissions, okay? So now I'm gonna go to the payment model, okay? I already created this trip, okay? As you can see, I have a service, okay? That is payment to supplier. This is the total, and this is payment to supplier, and I already confirm this service. So in order for you to reconcile a transaction, you can come to the revenue part, okay, actions, and enter a commission. I want to show you is exactly the same. Or you can come to the payment section, okay, the model here, and you can add the transaction. So this is exactly the same. So if I come here, I'm going to say cash, this bank account. This is because TravelContact is like a sub-agency. This is the confirmation number. I already received $10, okay? I received it. And this is very important to add a description. So I'm going to say, commission 10. Okay, but you can assign any description that works better for you. And now you can add and reconcile later, or you can add and start the reconciliation. Okay, so now I have received the commission. I see that everything works here perfectly. The commission type from supplier. This is, I'm gonna say that pay all, okay? And you have the commission fee. So I'm gonna say that this is 2%, okay? And this is the agent split. So when I assign like a specific, it means it can be a model or it can be like a fixed rate. This is going to appear here on the agent split. So now I can finish my reconciliation. So now you can see here, if you would like to, edit or delete it, you can view details, okay? I can view details and you can even unreconcile, and now I can close it, okay? Edit. Okay, so then we have the transactions and reports model, okay? So first we are gonna go to the transactions model. And here is where you'll find the services report, okay? Every service that you have entered in TravelContact is going to appear here. So you can search by agent. For example, if I want to see Veronica only from, let's say, May until this date, and I would like to export this information. And then we have the commission reports, which is very useful. You can see the commissions that you haven't received yet. The commissions that you received hasn't paid to the agent. You can even see by agent. For example, if I want to see Veronica, okay, these are the commissions that I haven't paid to her. Or if I want to see, for example, another agent, and so on and so on, okay? Then you can click on export. Then we have the pay to agent tab here, which are if you would like to see, for example, how many commissions you have paid to this agent. For example, I'm going to say from April 2022 till this date. Here I have all the info and I can export them. Then you as an agent will be the only one that will have available all commissions. So here you can see all the commissions you enter in the platform, okay? If you would like to enter a commission or to view the commission payments, for example, here, if I want to see the commission payments, okay, is there a commission that you received? Yes, I received 10, okay? And I already reconciled them. So here, how can I see it? You can even, you have all these filters here by day range, by trip ID, by status, even by service type. I only want to see activities, for example, okay? By lodging, by insurance, okay? And you will have the option to enter the commission too, okay? Okay, this is the same. I must add the transaction, okay? And it's the same process that I showed you before. So coming back to the transactions, then I have the invoices report. Okay, if you would like to like custom the date from September 2022 until this date, and you can export this as an Excel file. Then we have the reports model. So for the reports model, you'll be able to download different kind of information. We have amounts, we have services, agents, clients. You can even see by agent, okay? If I want to see information from last year. Okay, these are the amounts, the gross amount. This was like the best month. And if you want to see by suppliers or by service dates. Then we have the services. Okay, so you can select the agent here. Okay, depend on which agent you would like to see. For example, if I want to see Maria Fernanda, okay, and I want to see April until this date, okay, this is the information regarding this agent. And here is very useful because you can keep track of all the commissions that you have paid. For example, if I want to see number, okay, click here. Okay, and here I can see the services that this agent has sold, the commission received, the commission paid out, okay, the agent's fees, if there's one, and you can export this information too. So, well, guys, I would like to remind you that we have our help center here available, where you'll be able to register for another webinars. You can find a lot of information and a lot of videos, which we are currently updating. Okay, so coming back to our presentation, I would like to remind you the webinars available: Quick Start, Get to Know TravelContact for administrators, Introduction to Trips, Transactions and Reports, Advanced Trip Accounting and Reports. And we have another resources available, such as Help Center, Help Widget. Okay, you can search here, okay, here in the Help Widget button. Okay, or you can contact us to support@travelcontact.com, which will be happy to help you. Okay, thank you very much for joining, for your attention, and please let us know if you have any additional questions. We'll be happy to help you. Have a nice day.